So we're back. Time to sleep. Go to sleep. We had a quest. Oh, and we still have a fur to beat. Have a drink. Have a little something to eat. Let's see. That only got us to well fed. Normally I like to eat bland first. Well, I like to eat oldest first. So you're eating it before it rots or spoils. But here I'm going to have a tasty because I want abundant bag. There we go. As you probably know about nutrition, the more nutrition you have, the less you have to eat. In other words, your hunger bar fills up more slowly. So it's good to stay at abundant if you can. But you don't have to overdo it. If you're already at abundant, then that's when you have the less nutritious stuff. Okay, pick up the rock. So this has zero chance to fail because it's just a regular skin. And drop the rock. And drop the fur. And that's not what I want. What is that, 2? There's 100 branches I think he asked me for. Yeah, that's very easy to do. I could even do it here. I mean, technically it's more efficient to do it close to the village when you're talking about a lot of weight. But I don't think 100 branches weighs that much. I've got 63 already. I guess I could use those, or most of those. So let's get our broad knife and go cut some branches. A little bit autistic here. I don't like doing the same tree over and over. And I wish the game sort of had a way of keeping track which trees you've done and either make it more time consuming to cut branches from the same tree or kill the tree or do something for, and I'm sure that Sammy would implement that if it were effortless, but for the game to be tracking that for every tree would probably use up resources that are better spent elsewhere. All right. I should have eaten after I did the fur. But we'll pick up those. Pick up those. Pick up those. Pick up those and pick up those. And how many do we have? 76. Good enough. Pick up 24 more. That's 100. Beautiful. And let's eat. Back to abundant. I ate the whole cut. That's good. So we're fed, we are watered, and we're still lively, so we can go hunting after we do this. So let's plan on that. Grab our hunting gear. This can be a hunting tutorial as well as a quest tutorial. What do you need to hunt? I've got a couple of fine javelins. Oh, those fine staves. I can do something with those the next time I cook. That's how you get fine javelins. You have to buy fine staves and then have a masterwork thing and no fatigue and not carrying a bunch of crap and then hope for the best. But we will do that in a different video. What do I want to bring with me hunting? Got my knife. I want a javelin, and the axe is kind of optional, but it's a semi-threatening melee weapon if I've thrown the javelin away for some reason. So yeah, that's what we have with us. I guess I could bring one cut. One cut isn't going to ruin it, so we'll bring one cut. And if the raven takes it, well, that's okay. So let's see, where's the village? Is it the nearest one here? It looks like it. So once you have the branches, I think you drop them anywhere, don't you? So I'll drop them in kind of the middle. And I'll go say is so-and-so around. Wandering around in the southeast. Is that him? Trying to avoid paying me. Is that what you're doing? Right over there, you see. That must be him. Five squirrel hides. Okay. So for that amount of work, it's kind of worth it, sort of, if you are terrible at hunting. But it's just nice to role play that you're on good terms with the tribes. That's why I do it. I don't do it for the trading aspect. Yeah, it's a trivial amount, 5 squirrel hides. But if you're new, it's not a trivial amount. If you're starving, it's not a trivial amount. What happened here? Okay. So there was an Arctic fox trap that I set. I saw an elk. Maybe we'll kill an elk today. But all you've got is a javelin and a hand axe. How are you going to kill an elk? Well, keep watching and we'll find out. First we'll see if we're going to kill an Arctic fox. Jeez. I was going to zoom in anyway. What? Yeah, badgers are... Is this not the right... You're tempting me. You were sorely tempting me, mister. But I don't want him running away with my fine javelin. But my fox trap is not... Well, we'll pick up the fox trap on the way back. This is where I saw an elk. Oh, that was lucky. He's still here. So, the way I like to start a hunt, to be fair, is to eat something once I'm zoomed in. Because the teleporting on top of something is kind of cheesy. So I've given him a head start. And now the hunt is on. And because it's raining, I'm going to zoom in just a bit so I can try to see the tracks better. And so here you are going to learn how to hunt. The basic thing is you want a character with decent speed. Okay, if you don't have decent speed, you need a dog. Or you need to teleport on top of it and injure it, which I think is cheesy, but whatever. Just get a dog, and when you see it, tell your dog to go after it, and then just follow the tracks and listen for the barking and follow that, and then you'll get to it and it'll be exhausted, and then you can kill it. That to me is not fun. It's what I do in the winter, because when you're in the winter you're skiing, you can't run. In the summer I like to run after my prey. So let's run. I run 3 and then I rest 1. I don't walk 1, I rest. So 1, 2, 3, rest. 1, 2, 3. Check the tracks. That doesn't count as resting, although I think it is a bit of a rest. Rest. 1, 2, 3. Zoom out just in case he's visible. Rest. 1, 2, 3. I think he continues down here. Rest. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1. Oh, I got off the tracks. Damn it. This is not a good tutorial. How far back did I get off the tracks? Oh, just there. Okay. That's him. Yeah, he was a bit sneaky. Alright. Those look like elk tracks to me, but we'll rest. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 1, 2. Damn it. Okay. Here's... Looks like it goes down to the southwest, though. Ah, sigh. This is why hunting on the same territory a few days in a row, you're running over the same tracks. Much harder. And then try doing that in the rain. Right, I didn't rest. Really, right now, we're just trying to get a visual on him, so it's not as important that we rest. Perfectly. Oh wow, he's right there. Alright, well, if he doesn't start running, let's rest up a bit. Okay, so I'm at 0 fatigue, he's there, and let's try to keep him on screen for a bit. Rest. 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, rest. 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, now he's running. I'm just going to rest here because he's coming back towards me. If he wants to play little games like that, I'll just get my fatigue down. hoping he was coming back. But now he's finally getting serious about putting some distance between us. He's northeast of us there. You can still see him. Now the smart thing to do now would be to look to see if he's fatigued, but I don't want to spoil it just yet. So let's just go a little longer. Oops. Yeah, if you go face first into a tree, you can penalize yourself and make yourself go backwards, and I've done that before as sort of a penalty, because I don't think there's a penalty for going face first into a tree, but there should be. But I'm not doing that for this video because I want it to be a successful hunt, and most people don't even think about stuff like that. I think I see his tracks up here. If these aren't his tracks, I'm in trouble. We'll know. Okay, perfect. So he took off to the northwest as soon as he was out of sight. I think I see them there up in the northwest, 2 from here, but if I'm wrong, I may have lost him, but I don't think I did. Okay, perfect. See if I can see him again yet. Oh, he's dead. He's coming, well, either he's dead or occasionally you'll find a super elkin elk that just doesn't tire, and then it's like, oh, you're one of those. Anyway, when they're not running, we got to get them running again. Because when they're not running, they're resting. So I didn't rest because I had to charge him to get him running. Does he look like he's going just a little bit slower? Well, he came back and he's going southeast. Really hoping I could see him from here. Oh, but I think I see his trail. I'm not too worried about it. Still can't see him. Still can't see him. Oh, there he is. So, all right, the smart thing to do is look now, so I'm going to look now. The sporting thing to do is to save the surprise and just not look. But when you're new at this, always check on him. Looks fatigued, boom. That means he's dead. So just remember, where is he? Well, there's 2 trees horizontally and then a 3rd tree, and there's a gap in the middle. And it's not this group, it's 2 and then 1, not 1 and then 2. So you just run up there. At this point, again, you want him running. You don't want him resting. See, he's resting. Okay, now he's running again, so we can rest. I'm resting more because I was running too much. Okay, so he disappeared up there. You can still see his feet, or his hooves. So now I'm going to go back to the 1, 2, 3, rest, 1, 2, 3, rest, 1, 2, 3, rest, 2, 3, rest, rest, 1, rest, rest. And now we gotta zoom in again to see his tracks. Rest, 1, 2, 3. Tracks are coming in perfect. Rest, 2, 3. Rest, 1, 2. Rest, 1, 2. You should be able to see him. We do. I bet you he's breathless, which means basically dead. If he's breathless, we can just run at him now. Yeah. So he's breathless, so let's just run at him. Because however tired we might be, he's more tired. Okay, now he's not getting away, and we don't want to kill him while we're fatigued. So we're gonna, well, you can either stand here and rest, or you can start walking and rest periodically, whatever. Okay, so this is how you kill an elk, an uninjured elk, an uninjured elk, I guess that makes it a cow, in the rain. I guess I could drop everything and pick up a rock and beat it to death, but anyway, with nothing but a javelin and a hand axe. And a knife. And a tasty roasted reindeer cut. Okay, so our fatigue should be 0 by the time we close on him. It is. And just use the blunt to the body. Falls down unconscious. And then just blunt to the skull. Which takes time, but which gives you a chance to level your spear skill. And I wouldn't say that it's a cheesy way to level it, like throwing it 1 square over and over would be. So this is just a prudent way to not damage the carcass. And that is how you kill an elk. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.